Morning everybody. What we're going to do today is I thought we would have a little look at the polytunnel, the allotment garden polytunnel, because it's all kicking off in there. It's all happening in there. The seedlings in the hut down there, that's all kind of finished at home. So let's go in here and we'll have a little tour because there's so much happening. I'll tell you what, I'll take off as well I'll take off them lids and I'll get back to you. Right then, that's better. So I hope you're wondering how it's been going, because I did hedge me bets a little bit with bringing things up here, because it's, I mean, now we know what we are, something like the 27th of March. It's getting, you know, it's getting on, but we still have some frosts. And I've got all my eggs in one basket on like the kind of the tender plants that I've been growing. But anyway, we'll get into it. So potatoes, I've been busy with my potatoes. As you've seen, I did a video. So there's me Charlottes that I planted, my early Charlottes or second earlies. I've also got, what was it, some international kidney down there. And the other day I did 6 pink fir apples, or was it 5? I can't remember, but I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've done 6 pink fir apples as well, and I've still got some more to do. I've still got in the potato range, I bought myself some Desiree. I've got some what have I got? You know what I've got, I've mentioned before. Anyway, I've got a few main crop which I'll pop in as well, and these will be going out, you know, and just dotted along paths. I'm not going to, you know, like dig them into the ground, you know, like that, you know, and bury them. I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep an eye on, because I don't want to kind of use up my space outside on the allotment for, you know, like put them in beds, if you know what I mean. I just want to put them on paths and the like. So hopefully I'll put enough, you know, fertilizer in as well to keep us going. It was a mixture of bloodfish and bone, grow more, and the potato fertilizer, which if you just go back and have a look at my videos that I've done a one there, and I've actually run out of grow more as well there now. So now the garlic is coming along. I must admit, mind, I was a bit skeptical of putting it in, because, you know, through the winter you don't often kind of come up and water, and you know, but it seems to be like, out of all of it, like the healthiest, you know, is the garlic in the polytunnel. So I've got 2 varieties. One is a UK, came from, you know, like a proper board from the garlic farm, and I can't remember which one I got. But the other one, like I mentioned a few times, is just this, on this side is just it was from a farmer's market, and you know, it's going good as well. I can't complain, you know. It's a farmer's market in Portugal, should I say. So that seems to be all right, you know. Onions and shallots are doing better than what I thought, because I keep on dropping the bloody trays. You notice over on that side I dropped them, but they seem to be picking up, you know. The red barons, that's me red onions. I'm doing that for a trial to see, you know, from a seed, to see if they don't bolt. And these are me, is it Zebrun? The shallots, banana shallots. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays of that. So hopefully that's done, or you know, they'll come good. Now my chard's looking excellent. This was planted like last year and brought in from outside, and it's now really taken off. I'm glad I left it in, to be quite honest. I'll get a few pickings from this before I have to kind of take it away, but it just looks stunning, to be honest. Now my tomatoes, remember I picked up 4 tomatoes from the market garden centre when they just got them in, and you know what I mean, it was like a £5, you know what I mean. It was like betting on the national, that's what I kind of put it down to. So let's see how they're doing. Look at them, man. Right, I can't remember what varieties I've got. These are Black Russians. I've got 2 Black Russians, that's right, and then Sweet Million, 2 Sweet Million. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, look at, not, you know what I mean. So we can still get, you know, a little bit of a frost and it might knock them, I'm not, you know, but they're looking all right, you know what I mean? I'm getting a kind of bit of a jump start. Whether the fruit will come any quicker or not, I'm not 100% sure, but it's, you know, I mean, it was just a, like I say, a daft little thing, but I'm hoping, I'm kind of 75% sure now that they might make it. Is that a good deal? Right, what else then? Let's have a look at anything else. So we'll go over to look at all this. I've got the whole right kit and caboodle. Now all that bar a few things is tomatoes, so it does look like I'm hedging me bets here, but like I say, they're all in one basket, you know what I mean? If the kind of big frost comes, I'm kind of screwed, to be quite honest. These are Shirley, F1 Shirleys and Costaluto, the beef tomato ones, and these were like planted from seed, 11th of February, and I'm chuffed a bit with them. They're looking great there now. Like I say, I brought them up just to get them more light. My Gardener's Delight at the background there, doing great. And how many will I put in? Do you know what I mean? Not that many probably, but like I say, they're just, you know, there, and I don't know how many, but I fill up this, you know, this whole polytunnel with them, but there's certainly way more than what I want. These are my Sun Gold, which I'm looking forward to. And can you see her? Peeking there, there's Gloria. Now I just potted these over into these size pots a couple of days ago, you know, just from like a kind of tray, and they just fell over within minutes, and I thought, oh, I've lost the whole lot. Do you know what I mean? And I did I'll show you the Crimson Crush as well, and I did them the same time, and now they didn't. But these Sun Gold, as soon as I took them out of like the comfort zone, put them in the new pot, they just fell, and I was thinking, oh, fickle things these, because I haven't had Sun Gold before, and everyone says, oh, gorgeous. So, but I just put them in with the lid on again, and it was a lovely hot day, and they've just picked up great. So, phew, like I say, I nearly lost bloody Gloria, for God's sake, man. On this side, I would order them now, you know, like I've kind of changed me kind of philosophy, you know what I mean? I was doing a few things which I'll talk about, but it's me Crimson Crush, this whole kind of box there is me Crimson Crush, and I'll try and use as many as these I can, because these are the ones that are going outside. And I'm going to build, you know, like I've built that, I don't know if you can just see down there, there's a wooden frame outside I've got, and I'm going to pop them against the wall as well, next to the hut. So I think it was Bill in Val from Bill's Two Plots said, you know, Crimson Crush are great outside, blight resistant. You know, there's a bit more work, you know, I'll have to get them used to the outside, you know, kind of harden them off a little bit, but I'm hoping I get big things from them, because the idea was with me tomatoes, I was only going to grow great ideas don't never materialize. I was only going to grow 3 types: Shirley, Gardener's Delight, and a beef tomato. And I've ordered as well, which I got the email from, to say that the grafted ones, because I was going to do a, you know, this year comparison, but as it happens, I'm adding more and more tomatoes. I just can't help, you know, adding tomatoes. So the grafted ones are coming still, and I'll still plant them in, but we'll just see, because it seems now that I've got quite a few tomatoes on the go. So what else have we got? We've got, these were the red cucumbers that I remember that I bought from eBay, and everyone's saying, "Oh, they're not going to work, man." They're not. Well, they've come. Whether they're going to be, and the picture was this gorgeous bright red cucumber. You know what I mean? So whether they come or not is up for debate. These are my Toro Rosso sweet peppers, which they seem to be just, I need to kind of plant them on, but they seem to just be kind of hanging around, dawdling. You know, I know it takes a long time. Hot wax peppers, again, they're coming, but it's such a slow grower, you know what I mean? It kind of gets on your nerves. More Gardener's Delight and Crimson Crush, just, they were like the ones that I didn't have any place to put them in, the kind of incubator ones, you know, so they were taking a bigger chance. Now, when I got me fire put in. Like I say, he was called Tony as well, and he was an allotment grower, and he says, I'll bring you 2 tomatoes up. And I've never heard of them. Have you heard of balcony tomatoes? Now these are they're like little dwarf tomatoes, but he says you get loads of tomatoes. I've got a red one and a yellow one, so I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they actually come like. You know, they don't go very big, but he says you get an abundance of fruit off them. And he says his father-in-law only grows now balcony tomatoes. It's something I haven't heard of. I don't know if that's just a name, you know, if there's a proper name for them. I don't know if, you know, we just call them balcony tomatoes, but anyway, I'm looking forward to them ones. What else have I got? That's me aubergine, pinstripe, pajama stripe, I think it's called, which, yeah, you know what I mean, yeah, we'll see. Bought it on a whim. These are me fem spot, come on, cucumbers, yes. So I've got me kind of me main cucumbers there, and there's one more little one of them red ones. So, and I always like, you know, cucumbers are kind of what I love them, and not many in our house are bothered with them. You know, they take them or leave them, but I love them in salads. And they're just back up more brassicas in there. So that's quite a lot going on in here, and I haven't even started yet. You know, like say sowing the seeds. If I'll just turn you around there, sowing the seeds of, say, beetroot, which I'm going to be doing. Beetroot and chard, they're the next ones, you know, and probably some spring onions as well. They're the kind of next batch of things I need to start kind of getting away. And I'll do different types, you know, not different types, but different methods. I'll plant some straight out in the beds and some in like the little modules and bring them on, especially the beetroot. 3 seeds to a little module and then plant them on as well. So that's a little update on the allotment. Like I say, it's all going off here. This is where it's all happening now. I spend all my kind of time, you know, praying, thinking everything's okay. And the garden, like I say, it's just, we go out there, it's very empty and just waiting. Oh, I'll tell you what I did do. This bed here has got now 50 turbo onions in, and I planted them, you know, I was mentioning, I planted them like in little circles, just so the idea is to see how many one little bed can produce. That's what I'm hoping to see. So I've got them in there, and when did I do them? Let's just have a look. 22nd of March I got them in there. So that is it. I had some, picked some, you know, everyone's saying, because they're actually looking really good. Look at that one there. Put some leeks in. We made a bolognese yesterday, so I took people's advice and kept them, and we're using them. I was going to just sling them up there. Got me brassicas out, just kind of showing you a bit more if you wanted to have a look. Now, can anybody spot what I did wrong there? Does anyone know? These are the brassicas that I planted from seed, and I've got some in my cold frame, and actually these ones that were brought off in the polytunnel are way better than the ones brought straight. I'll show you quickly. These are me Cavarel Nero in here, and you can see they're not as big. Them two there were in the polytunnel, but them have just been left out, you know, in here hardening off. But the cold, the heat certainly makes them, should I say, grow. But I put these out a few days ago, and I just thought the other night, you know, like you just wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning time, they should have been protected, you know what I mean? Birds coming down, pecking away. But anyway, I'm going to get them over in that. I'm going to build that up again, that protection, and get these planted out. That's another job coming soon. So anyway, there we go. Nice little tour of the polytunnel and surrounding. Oh, I've got me, did I show you this? My daffodils have come out. Planted them daffodils on the video. Oh, look at this sprouting broccoli, man. Look at that. There's a meal there in just one plant. For a family of 10. Right then, look after yourselves. Take good care.